Hey there, welcome back to Old World Home. If this is your first time here, my name is Hillary. So glad you're here today. We are going to be doing some spring decorating, bringing some springy touches into the home. It's March and spring is right around the corner. We've had a lot of sunny days. We had a random freak snowstorm the other morning, but it was gone by the afternoon. So just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. But I woke up in the morning feeling very springy and like I wanted to just bring in some florals and some beautiful things into the home today. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna kind of hang out. It is quiet time right now, so I'm just gonna kind of see what I can get done in the next couple hours. On my channel in years past, many years ago, when I had just one or two little ones, I used to post videos that I would title like nap time DIY because I learned very quickly as a young mom the importance of nap time and quiet time and how much I could get done. I could accomplish something creative, something fun, you know, just kind of have a satisfying before and after in that time during nap time. So that is kind of what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna bring some spring things up from the basement. I have some spring books and some spring decor, but I did actually go to Trader Joe's this morning. It's not really that close to us, so for me it's kind of like an event to go to Trader Joe's. I'm very jealous of the people that have them right around the corner and can pop in anytime they want because they have an amazing floral selection. And I have definitely purchased flowers from them before, and when I went today, the selection was so wonderful. There were so many options, so many beautiful types of flowers. So I did bring home a bunch of different stems that I just couldn't resist, that I thought were so beautiful and will add some loveliness, some fragrance, just some cheer and life to our home this spring. So these are the flowers that I picked up this morning. I don't know the names for everything, so you'll have to bear with me, but the first thing I got were these amazing, what they call them, garden roses. Just so stunning. I love, it's almost like a ranunculus, if you know what that flower is, just how it's like so tight. So those I instantly fell in love with. I'm pretty positive I'm gonna put those in our bedroom because I just want to really enjoy them. And then I found these lovely purple ones. These also purpley, pinky kind of color. I found a shamrock, which I just thought was adorable with, you know, St. Patrick's Day coming up. And then I found some of these tulips, which they actually called peony double tulips. So they're both shades of pink. They're a little bit different. The ivy I've already had. And then I just kind of gathered a different collection of vases that I had around the house that I could use to pot all of these. And then I also want to use this basket. This is like the coolest thing. I just picked it up recently. It's actually a French baguette basket from France, or at least that's what the seller told me. And I just absolutely love the shape of it. Such a unique piece. And of course I could put baguettes in it, but today I'm gonna use it for some flowers just because, I don't know, I am in love with the shape of it. And I have a white pitcher here that I thought would look nice inside because I don't really have a very wide based vase. So I think that'll work because you won't really see the handle all that much if I kind of turn it like that. Let me get some of these into some pots. The shamrock, I'm pretty sure all I'm gonna do is take it out of this packaging and I'm just gonna plop it right into that one. Yeah, that'll work. That's pretty much the easiest kind of flower arranging. And it's so cute. These have actually opened up even just in the time that we've been home. A lot more of them were closed like this. And I guess just sitting by the window, they all popped open. So that is just precious, super cute for St. Patrick's Day. So this one I'm thinking maybe for the roses, although I hate to cut them down that short so quickly. So I might try to find a different vase, but I didn't really have, actually, you know what? Maybe I could put them in here. But then I don't know what I would use that for. Okay, I think I'm gonna put the tulips in here. So I'm going to put those and maybe these as well in this vase. All right, so these are kind of falling in a little too far. I'm trying to think what I could put in the base of the vase to kind of prop them up, because I like when they kind of spill out a little more. I have a little like drinking glass. This might possibly get stuck, but let's see what happens. Okay, I think that's gonna work perfect actually. I think that works beautifully. So I'm gonna put both packs in. I guess I need more vases in my life. Something I usually don't even look at when I'm at the thrift store, because I feel like you can easily over accumulate them. But at times like these, I kind of wish I had a few more. These are all put together. This one is definitely not the right vase, but then this one is just gorgeous. Oh, these roses. They don't really smell much, which is unfortunate, but the look of them, oh my word. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And I just am loving that color combination. The cream with the purple and the green. These are so beautiful. And then here are the wax flowers in the basket. These flowers are so darling. They're actually really delicate. A lot fell off when I took them out of the paper or the plastic wrapping, but they are perfect in there. I love how they're just spilling out. I wonder how long they're gonna last. Like, I wonder if they'll dry in a beautiful way or if they're just gonna kind of all drop off on me. I'm not quite sure. So there's my arrangements. Now is the fun part, to go and find homes for all of these. Oh, and of course, my tulips are over here. That actually worked perfectly, putting a smaller vase in there. Hopefully it's not gonna give me any trouble when I try to take it out, like it doesn't get stuck. But they look really lovely together, kind of mixed together. And I love when they kind of, you know, spray over. So I actually already have this bouquet in our entryway. This was left over from my birthday and it's doing really well. It's been a little while, but it's still holding strong. I just changed the water and cut the bases of them yesterday. Doesn't sound like kids are sleeping, does it? But either way, this is here in the entryway. So I'm just gonna keep enjoying that as long as I can. This is one of my favorite like grocery store flowers. This is Alstroemeria. It lasts forever. It's great. Mums too, they last a good long while. But I still have some lilies that haven't even opened up, and I love these like thistle kind of, I don't know, it's not quite a flower, I don't know what to call it, but yeah, it's such a beautiful bouquet. So that is just here on our entryway. It's kind of a mess there. So these look really cute up here on top of this little glass cabinet in the dining room because it is short. So if it were something taller, you wouldn't really even be able to see, you know, up high. So that actually looks really cute there. This I just thrifted recently. I love anything tortoise. I mean, it's just like acrylic. It's not real, but I need to put a battery in it. It's kind of like an odd shape. At least I don't think I've ever used this shape. It's a 1.5 volt. It's like a short AA. Anyways, I need to grab one of those just to see if it works, but even if it doesn't work, I just love the shape of it. So that looks cute up there. All winter I have just been incredibly minimal with decor, so this has basically been empty all winter. So it's nice to bring a little touch of something to that. So I just pulled up this bin from the basement. This is my spring bin. It's mostly Easter for the most part as I'm looking through it. I have like the kids' Easter eggs. These are the resurrection eggs. This is our Easter basket. And I do have a couple bunnies that I could maybe put around. I don't know. I just am kind of going out of that phase, or maybe I'm already out of it, of like little tchotchkes kind of around the house. I mean, I guess that's not really true. I'm very selective about what I put out. And this, I don't know. I mean, that one's really cute. And I know the kids enjoy it, so it's not just what I like. I can, of course. Oh no! He's missing an ear. Oh no. Okay, well, I'll keep looking for his ear. This one is cute. I like how simple it is. And it's got like a little carved face. Maybe I could put him up there. Him, her, whatever. That kind of looks cute up on the top. I could maybe tuck it in the back. It's kind of cute. Let me pull that off to the side. Have a little set of 3. That's kind of cute, I think. And then, you know, it's kind of out of harm's way up there. These are some Easter books. This is something I like to do seasonally, and I just thrifted this low tray basket. I love those. They just are great for corralling things. And I do typically put our seasonal books on our bookshelves down at the bottom there, but for now I could just put them in here. I just think it's cute. They get so excited whenever there's new seasonal books. So that I'll just put in there. And I mean, we're still a month away from Easter, so I'm not going to put out, we do like a resurrection scene on the table. I'm not going to put that out yet. And like, you know, all the Easter eggs and all that, I'm not going to worry about. I'm going to put that away. My son was just playing with it. So that's really it. It's just books. And I guess that one bunny. That's pretty much all that I took out of there, but I'm okay with that. So here's just a living room overview, how it looks right now. Like I mentioned, I've been keeping things very simple all winter. I only just recently brought in these branches. You actually saw that in last week's vlog. I had brought them in and they did sprout just a tiny little bit. I like the, I don't know, the statement against the wall, just sort of like the outline, I think is really beautiful, and it's free. And then I just have a pothos here that kind of travels around the house. I've had that guy for years and years. He just keeps on producing. And then the bookcases here is pretty simple. I did add that crock, that little crock, kind of recently. It used to be in that glass cabinet in the dining room, and I put it up there. That book actually just fell, but I kind of like it. I don't know. So that's kind of how it looks right now. Very simple, but let me kind of put some flowers in and style it up a bit and then talk about these pillows. Okay, so that was my super simple spring refresh of the living room. Just really put some flowers around, put the tulips on the mantle. I just left the pothos, yeah, kind of looks cute together. Again, I'm in such a season of simplicity that this is great for me. I tried putting that inside of this terrarium, but the top of the pot was too wide and it wouldn't go in. So it'll just sit there like that. Hopefully it will get enough sun there. Otherwise I can move it to another spot. And I just pulled up some pillows from things I already had on hand down in our basement. That floral one and this floral one. This cover is from Amazon. I love it. The quality is fantastic. It has held up so great. And I just threw on a throw that I've had forever. This cover is a Pottery Barn cover that I actually found on Etsy. Not Etsy, eBay. It's an eBay cover. So that one's great. I like getting covers, then I can just put my own inserts in it. These large window pane, small window pane pillows were from Target last year. I love the little ruffle on the corners. I don't know if they still have it. These pillows are the most recent addition, and they are from a woman that I mostly knew from blogging and from Instagram. Her Instagram handle was, or is, 9in16 or 9in16 home, I'm not sure. Tessa Foley is her name, and she has such a beautiful home, and she started selling home products. So I actually ordered these, I believe, in July of last year. They didn't arrive until January of this year. So definitely not a quick turnaround, definitely more of an investment piece, or pieces, because I did get 2 of them, but they are stunning, so well made, so classic. So for now, I have them here in the living room. It's possible I might move them into my bedroom just to kind of protect them, but they're just stunning. You can see they're oversized and beautiful. So again, she posts things, you know, months in advance. So I don't even know if she has anything available right now. And I'm on Instagram, so I don't know if she has posted any updates, but you can sign up to get her emails. That's how I found out about them. And then we do have this little stool here. This was a recent addition. My husband actually picked this up. He was with a friend and he just really liked it, so he brought it home. It's definitely vintage, definitely an antique, I should say. Has the beautiful claw feet with the little sort of glass ball at the bottom. So it's a beautiful piece, and it swivels up and down. And I did actually try it out at our computer desk here to maybe replace that bench, but I like the look of something filling in that space a little more. It was a little too leggy to put in there. So that bench is a placeholder. I'm always looking for kind of the perfect bench to put there at the desk, but you know, I'm just working with what I have. So that is kind of the living room refreshed for spring. Nothing too different, nothing too crazy. Really just working with what I have. So my son is actually in my room right now, which is why I'm not bringing these flowers there yet. But I do want to put out these hand towels. These, again, I've had for a few years. They're from a shop. The woman's name is Jenny Steffens. Jenny Steffens Hovick, I think, is the shop. But they are also sort of a seasonal release, that she doesn't have the same thing all the time. So I did get these a couple years ago. I don't know if she still has this print anymore, but they're just beautiful, block printed. So I just kind of like to lay them out and enjoy them for the spring season. Now, for as much as I love having fresh flowers in the home, I know they don't last forever. So I actually have these tulips that I plan to swap out with the other ones when they eventually die. And I have had these again for years and years. My sister gave them to me as a gift, and they honestly are like some of the most realistic looking tulips. I love like the texture of them. It's hard to explain on camera or show, but they just really look very real. And you can kind of like bend them because they are faux, and you can kind of really position them, and they look very realistic. So I think they're from Amazon. I can link to them if you're interested, but this is what I plan to swap out. And I think they came in different colors. I've always just had the white or the cream color, but I don't know, I maybe should look into the different colors because I find them to be incredibly authentic. But as far as outside, we definitely have some big plans to get our garden going. Our garden that we have been talking about wanting to start for years. We are finally gonna do it. You know, there aren't as many pressing interior projects, and now we can focus on the exterior. So definitely, I think in April coming up, I hope to share some more garden progress. And we have been throwing around, you know, raised bed versus in-ground planting, and then putting up a fence or waiting to put up a fence. So I'm not quite sure where we're gonna land all that. I would honestly rather just like go for it and do the fence, do the cute gate, and just like, you know, go all in this year, like getting the structure in place, and then, you know, worrying about what actually is going to grow. Of course, we're gonna attempt to grow this year, but you know, maybe we need like the infrastructure, because we do have some wild critters around. We have deer, we have obviously like squirrels. I haven't really seen many bunnies or groundhogs, but I'm sure that as soon as some produce is growing, they will be attracted to it. We might have other things like foxes and stuff in the woods around us. We definitely need to create some sort of, you know, protection for anything that we're going to be growing, whether it is a gate or individual sort of bed coverings. Those are really beautiful, but you know, it all can get very expensive once you start tallying up all the things that you would like to have. So we don't have to have it all, you know, all at once, all this spring, but I would like to just get something going, something where we can just start, because I just feel like we keep holding it off for various different reasons, and I want to just get it going. We would love to do produce, and I would love to do flowers as well. So yes, lots to look forward to this spring. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the support on my last video, and thank you to everyone that is going to be joining it with me. I'm so excited to hear from you guys how it goes. But that is gonna be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be talking to you soon. Take care.